Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So this is Olivia's 8-month update. I feel like so much has happened this month. She just seems to have just grown up so quickly. She's gone from pulling herself along crawling to now crawling on all fours, to being able to sit up by herself and also be able to stand up by herself. Well, not by herself, but like pull herself up on her own. I literally need eyes in the back of my head. She will just pull herself up on anything. The sofa, the TV cabinet, a bouncer, a chair. You're just a little monkey, aren't you? I just feel like there's such big changes that have all happened so quickly. And when she was holding on to the sofa the other day, she actually held on and took a couple of steps, which is just crazy. She was like 7 months. But we've still got no teeth, have we? No teeth. Olivia really loves her food, and she's dropped a bottle this month because she's just been really fussy. It was that 3 o'clock bottle that she was barely taking anything from it, so I just kind of went with her, and she's now having less milk but more food. So this is the age I feel like I really want to know what everyone else's routines are. You know, you feel like, are they getting enough milk? Are they eating enough solids? Are they sleeping enough? But I just feel like I just go by Olivia, to be honest. So I thought I'll just share my routine with you and see if that helps. So Olivia normally wakes up between 6 and 7, and once she's up, she will have her first bottle, which is normally about 7 ounces. And then at 8 o'clock, she will have her breakfast, which is normally porridge with some like puree fruit in. Then after the school run, she will have her first nap, which is normally between about 9 and 10, and she'll generally have about an hour. At 11:30 is when she will have her lunch, and that will be something that I've made, or it could be like an Ella's Kitchen pouch. She'll normally have about the equivalent of half a pouch with some finger food. What do you want, Pickle? At about 1 o'clock, she will then have some more milk. This is again 7 ounces, and she'll normally have another hour's nap after that. At about 4 o'clock, she sometimes is a little bit tired, so if she is, I'll let her have another little nap, but she'll normally only have about half an hour then anyway, and that will just then see her through to bedtime. And she'll have her dinner with Ralph about sort of 5 o'clock, which again will be something that I've made, or an Ella's Kitchen pouch, something like that, and she'll probably eat all the pouch at dinner. She seems to be quite hungry at dinner time. What is it you want? Mummy's phone, isn't it? Do you want that? She might also have a little dessert then as well, like a little yogurt or a little rice pudding. And then she'll have her last bottle about 7 o'clock and go down for bed. Something else Olivia's learnt to do, which actually my dad taught her, we were doing this to her. Now if I tap my hand on her mouth, she will make the sound. It's really funny. I've actually changed something this month. So I recently did some work for the baby brand Mam, and they sent me some of their like self-sterilising bottles. They are amazing. I love them, and I am going to continue using them. I used Dr. Brown's to start with just because they really helped my son. So, you know, I started Olivia on them, and she's just been brilliant on them. But I think now she's getting a little bit older, I thought, I don't know if I really need like the little tubes in the bottles anymore, so I've tried these Mam ones. She seems to get on really well with them, but the great thing about them is you can self-sterilise them. You don't need a steriliser. You literally put a little bit of water in the bottom of the bottle, put them in the microwave for 3 minutes, and they are done. So when we recently went to Centre Parks, they were brilliant for travel with. Like sometimes when I've been around my mum's, I'm like, oh, I forgot my bottle, it's not clean, or you know, I can just put it in the microwave. It's so easy. So I think I'm actually going to stick with those bottles now. Olivia has had another water infection though. This is her 3rd one, and I think the doctors are going to do a little bit of investigation now and just see if there's a reason for why she's getting them. but I'm prone to them, so she could just have my weakness, and I'm so careful with everything that I do, so she doesn't have any sort of product in her bath, like no bath bubbles, because I think that that triggered like the first one. She's also, I'm really careful with how I clean her, because little girls are more prone to getting water infections just because bits are like closer together. And yeah, so I'm really careful how I change her, and I always wipe her from front to back. But yeah, she got another one, and I just know the signs. She just goes really hot very quickly, like really high temperature. And although she's still feeding and she's alert, she goes quite like lethargic at times. And the doctors always sort of fob me off, because they're like, oh, she's feeding, she's alert. And I'm like, no, you need to check her urine. And they're like, oh no, but she's alert. And I'm just like, don't be fooled by that. You know, like mum's instinct. And they do a urine like sample, and they're like, oh, you were right. And I'm like, I know, you know, and you just know your child, don't you? But I think they're going to check her out a little bit and just make sure that everything is okay. She keeps doing this funny noise and this funny face. I'm trying to get her to do it. Olivia, look, go. Olivia just seems a lot more like knowing now. She always wants me. She's such a mummy's girl, aren't you? You do love your daddy, but you always want mummy. Always want mummy. She like puts her hands out to me, which is just so lovely. Like if anyone's holding her, she'll be like, mummy. But I think that's about it for Olivia's 8-month update. She's just such a happy baby, and she's so good. And I'm sure not everyone wants to hear that, but trust me, I've been through it the other side with my son. Like my children are just so different. So yeah, it's time that I had a nice, easy, chilled one. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you all again soon. Bye. Bye.
Feeling so small, watch the clock ticking off the wall.